the superhero. I'm supposed to look cool. And she would land, and then I would sort of land like this, and my feet would swing from underneath me, and then she would catch me.
We all love Spider-Man No Way Home for multiple reasons. Amazing acting cast, very interesting plot, and of course cool stunts. Without a doubt, Tom Holland and Zendaya's on-screen chemistry added to the movie's rating. But what do the actors themselves think of doing stunts with each other? We're going to break it down for you in a second, so stay till the end not to miss on the most important information. Every stunt in Spider-Man No Way Home movie looks really insane, but did you know that many of them are done by our favorite actors themselves? Tom Holland is a trained acrobat and gymnast, and he often does many of his own stunts in movies alongside his doubles. As you may guess, doing some stunts is far from easy, and Tom Holland had to train with his stunt coordinator for weeks to prepare for all of the film's stunts. Zendaya also enjoyed doing some stunts on her own, and during the interview with BBC's Radio 1 Ali Plum, Zendaya talked about her reaction to MJ's Gwen Stacy-esque fall, which we all saw in the movie's trailer. She explained that she was so excited to finally do some stunt work, and Jacob Batalon, who plays Peter's best friend Ned, was super happy as well.
Oh my goodness, we got that.
With the stunt.
Woo, let's go.
She declares they both look great in the promotional footage and explains it was a little unnerving to have to throw herself off of something. Zendaya said, "Well, I know what was going on in my mind. Me and Jacob had some stunts. So, you know, finally, we got to do a few stunts. We were feeling very excited about that, you know? So that's what was going through my mind, is how sick we looked. It was fun. It was very unnatural to go, okay, well, this is something and I'm just gonna have to fall off it. Just gonna throw myself off it." Haha. Speaking of one of the most exciting and intense stunts Tom Holland and Zendaya had in the movie, it was the web-swinging sequence with MJ. A body cam was attached to Tom Holland, and both actors were raised by a crane with a wire rig to over 100 feet. Tom and Zendaya were swung and lifted by cranes to different heights outside of Grand Central Station in Madison Square Garden. According to Zendaya, the shot from the 100-foot-high swing wasn't included in the final cut. But there were some other moments that were used in the series like never before. The process of filming the scene was also fun and weird. According to Zendaya, as the actors had to catch Tom Holland. Zendaya and Tom Holland appeared on the Graham Norton show, and the actress revealed she really enjoyed working with Tom Holland, but it all became a little complicated one day when she was the one who had to catch him. She said of the stunt, "Spider-Man swings us up on a bridge and he places me there. So he's supposed to gently, rest MJ on the bridge and walk away from her. Where the issues began to occur was during the landing phase due to the actors being attached at the time." Zendaya continued, "I would land before him because my feet obviously hit the ground before he does."
Because of our height difference, I obviously, if we're on the same point,
we were attached,
we were attached. I would land before him. My feet obviously hit the ground before he does.
Of course, Zay's joke about Tom Holland's height made Norton and his audience laugh like crazy, but it looked like Tom Holland wasn't offended, and he even added to Zendaya's story and explained the mechanics of the stunt that made the landing awkward to perform. Well, it's called a bottom mark, isn't it? And the bottom mark is it's a thing that they do in stunts that is basically designed to stop you from shattering your kneecaps. For those of you who don't know, Holland is 5 feet 8 inches, and Zendaya is 5 feet 10 inches, and Holland is 5 feet 8 inches, meaning his legs swung out from under him before landing. Tom went on explaining, "I'm the superhero, I'm supposed to look cool. She would land and then I would sort of land like this and my feet would swing from underneath me and then she would catch me like this." Even though Tom Holland didn't show this joke made him a little bit uncomfortable, the actor was able to continue joking. It's so nice to be caught for change. But heights were not the only thing Holland had to deal with during the set. He had to deal with water as well. The actor was training hard to film the scene of his battle with the elementals. The crew created Venice, and Tom had to practice leaping across wider platforms, which is really difficult. Soaking in this stunt, Tom Holland revealed that the only thing he regretted was not wearing shin guards like the stunt coordinator suggested. Also, it wasn't easy to act the moments when massive waves were slamming into Tom as he fought into the elements because it was practically manipulated. You'd be surprised, but Tom Tom was rigged to a ratchet and pulled backwards into the wall of the bridge, then soaked with thousands of gallons of water. What is more surprising is she did this stunt twice. Incredible. Want to know the funniest thing that happened on set? Well, it's so cool of Tom that he was brave enough to talk about it. We all know how Tom Holland is madly in love with Zendaya, and there are so many romantic and lovely scenes the two actors had to play. But recently fans learned about a not-so-romantic incident that happened behind the scenes. Do you've got any ideas what could have happened? If yes, let us know your thoughts in the comment section down below. You won't believe it, but Tom Holland recently confessed to SiriusXM host Jessica Shaw about farting on Zendaya. It's tough, the suit's tight, the harness squeezes it out, he said.
Yeah, I farted on you, unfortunately, yeah. It's tough, the suit's tight, the harness squeezes it
It
out.
squeezes
so
your
you know.
intestines.
Yeah.
Did you fess up or did one of them rat you out?
Tom Holland explained that the incident took place while the two were swinging together. Jessica Shaw was quick to ask the actor whether he confessed or not, and Tom replied, "No, I fessed up." Immediately, I was like, "Oh, sorry about that. That's my bad." But what about Zendaya? Well, she was also asked about this confusing situation, and the actress said she felt the rattle. Wow, we're so happy to know that both of them have a really great sense of humor and they can laugh together even in this potentially really smelly situation. And this is so cute. Zendaya also showed that she was super worried about her boyfriend when Tom Holland revealed how difficult the stunt was in the movie Uncharted. When the pair appeared on Late Night with Seth Meyers, Tom Holland said that one of the scenes in the movie wasn't that easy. He said, "I was actually on set Spider-Man pitching the movie to Zendaya. I was going through the film scene by scene and I told her, oh, there's this great bit where I get hit by a car out of a plane. And she's like, I have to stop you there? What on earth is this movie about?" Zendaya was really shocked to hear that, but this stunt was actually the reason why the actor agreed to work on the movie, and it definitely got him excited. Tom Holland was a huge fan of the Indiana Jones movies when he was a kid and teenager, and the actor explained that he sees the action in Uncharted being in the same vein. So the idea of doing these stunts myself was really exciting, he said. But then I had to do it and I broke myself, he added. They tell you, right, we're going to do this stunt where you're going to jump into the back of an airplane and then you get hit by a car out of the airplane. And you're like, wow, that sounds amazing, Tom Holland said. And then you shoot it and you're on take 12 and they're like, can we do it again? And you're like, no, I'm done. It was tough. Tom Holland also opened up about his parents' feelings when they visited him on set. The actor was joking that every time they visit him during filming, he does almost nothing, but there was one day when he had to do one of the most difficult stunts himself. Whenever my mom and dad come to set, it's always the day I don't work. It's always the days I'm in my trailer and I have nothing to do, citing the fluid nature of production on a movie set. The actor continues. So my parents are always like, why are you so tired all the time? What is wrong with our son? And then obviously coming to set on those 2 days consecutively, I was like, this is why I'm tired all of the time. What do you think about Tom Holland's acting? Do you think he's a talented actor? Let us know your thoughts in the comment section down below, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel if you really like our content. See you in the next episode. Bye!